leader, motivator, supporter, someone who really cares about New Life and cares about you. That is none other than our Field Development Director, Vice President for Southern and East Africa, Drew McDo. Let's give him some Puma.
Good morning, New Life Africa. And welcome to the most beautiful city on this planet, Cape Town. And welcome to Vacations 2025. Man, it's good to have you with us. If I'm meeting you for the first time, my name is Drew McDermott. And Vacations is probably the most exciting event on our calendar. And it's exciting because we get to do things for the first time. Now, we haven't been together as a New Life Africa family in 9 years. So this is a 9-year anniversary of us celebrating together as East, West, Nigeria, Southern Africa, together in one venue, same dates. We get to spend time together as a New Life family. We get to build relationships. We get to meet old friends. We get to learn from each other. We get to hear each other's stories. But we get to do things for the very first time ever. And I know that in this room today there are people attending their very first World Team Vacation event. And if this is your first event, I want to know who you are. So please stand up and let us see you. If you're attending your very first World Team Vacation event, let's give them some music and a round of applause. Okay, take a seat. Thank you. What about the people? What about the people that got on an airplane for the very first time or traveled overseas for the very first time? Where are you? Let's see where you are. Fantastic. Take a seat. Isn't New Life incredible? New Life gives you experiences that no other company can give you. Okay, let's just settle down for a second. So today is a very, very special day. What we're going to do with you today is today we are going to take a look into the future. We're going to take a look into the future and take a look at what your business and your life could look like in the next 3 years, the next 5 years, the next 10 years. But before we do that, I want to take a brief glimpse back into the past and a quick walk through history. Because in 1971, New Life landed on the shores of Africa for the very first time. And it landed in South Africa and started out in cities like Johannesburg, Durban, and Cape Town, where you are today. And over the past 54 years, this good news of New Life has spread to all corners of Africa. And many of the countries that are part of this are represented here today. And we know that every single day of the week, every week of the month, every month of the year, you are New Life distributors and your teams are out talking to people about a product, talking to people about an opportunity, empowering people to a better future. And every time somebody says yes to New Life, you know what happens? Their life changes. Their life changes. Every time somebody says yes to New Life and starts using our product, them and that family has an opportunity to drastically improve their health. Every time somebody says yes to the opportunity, they have an opportunity to make some more money, achieve financial freedom, to have hope for a better tomorrow. Every time somebody says yes to New Life and steps into this New Life family, they get exposed to people like you, our New Life leaders, that teach them how to think better, that teach them how to become an entrepreneur, that teach them the power of a positive mental attitude and to have hope for a better tomorrow and to share that love and to share that vision. Every time somebody gets introduced to New Life, they have a chance to improve their future. And every single one of you in this room is a good example of that. Every single one of you has a story to share. We're going to hear some of those stories today. A story of how near life has changed your life for the better. And so what I want to do is let's recognize the countries that are here today. And we're going to go from region to region and make some noise. DJ, if you can give us some music to get us through this process. But we're going to start off with West Africa. West Africa, Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, Benin Republic, Cameroon, Ghana, Nigeria. Where are you? Country. Let's make some noise for Southern Africa, Namibia, South Africa, Mozambique, Lesotho and Botswana. Where are you? Make some noise. Stand up, we want to see where you are. And let's move east to our team in East Africa, to Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania. Let's make some noise. Let's see where you are. Stand up. Thank you, East Africa. Thank you, East Africa. So this room is a great example of what kind of difference Dear Life is making in Africa. But here's the important part. As I talk to the leaders of Dear Life Africa, it's important to know that yes, we've made a difference. But it's even more important to know that we are just getting started. And we are just scratching the surface of what we are truly, truly capable of. Because Africa needs us. We have a big job to do in Africa. There are approximately 467 million people living in Africa in poverty right now. 1/3 of Africa lives in poverty. The countries represented here today, Sub-Saharan Africa, make up 16% of the world's population. Yet it's home to 67% of people living in poverty. Here's another figure. Approximately 20% of the youth in Africa are unemployed. I know that in South Africa that figure sits at about 65%, so I believe it's far higher than that right now. Rising unemployment and the rising cost of living is affecting all Africans. But here's the exciting part. These challenges have just presented you and I with a massive opportunity. An opportunity to exponentially increase our impact and to exponentially grow the Near Life business across Africa. Because here what the latest studies are telling us. This is the positive part. And this is recent studies run throughout Africa. The youth of Africa believe in Africa's rise and are looking for opportunity. 76% of Africa's youth have expressed a desire to start a business. Isn't that incredible? 76% of youth in Africa are looking for you and looking for your business. Now, where are the ladies in the room? A wonderful woman of Near Life. This is a wonderful thing. Female entrepreneur rates in Africa are the highest in the world. There are more female entrepreneurs in Africa than anywhere else in the world. It's time to rise, Africa. It truly is time to rise. 1 in 5 adults are starting or running a business already. Majority of Africa's youth express the desire to become financially independent. And 65% believe that the 21st century that we're currently living in will be the African century. And Near Life is a solution. We know we have the products. Our products, nobody does nutrition like Near Life does nutrition.
Number
When
one.
Near Life landed in Africa in 1971, along with it brought the best products this continent has ever seen. We're proud of our products.
Yes.
We are proud of our compensation plan. Do you know that the Near Life compensation plan has been paying people a lot of money for the last 67 years? It is lucrative, it's stable. We promise a future, a second generation income if you follow the compensation plan and you build wide and deep as it promotes. But can I tell you what the best part of Near Life is? The best part of Near Life is our people. It's you, our distributors. You see, our products, as good as they are, our products do not talk for themselves. It's our distributors who get out into their towns, their cities, their villages every single day and reach out to somebody and share the benefits of the Near Life nutrition. Through you talking to people about our products, you fulfill our mission of empowering the world to become a healthier place and ending the trend of poor health. Our opportunity, our compensation plan, as powerful as it is, it doesn't work without our people, our distributors. And in life, it only takes one person, a Near Life distributor, to reach out a hand and offer somebody a better way of life. Offer somebody a future that can bring them hope and freedom. And through our opportunity, we grow this Near Life family and we empower Africa to a better future. And we end this trend of poverty through our compensation plan. Our distributors are what make this business real. And today we're going to celebrate you, our distributors. That's what the World Team Vacation is all about, is celebrating our world team, celebrating our president's team. And we celebrate success. As a company, when we succeed, we celebrate. Do you know why we celebrate? Because when we succeed as a company, it tells us, and it means that you, our distributors, our world team, our diamond directors, our president's team, are making money and succeeding out in the field. And today we celebrate your success, and we celebrate your success because that tells us that out in your towns, your villages, your cities, your countries, you are positively impacting the lives of other people. That is the only way we succeed in Near Life, by making a positive difference in the world around us. So please help me recognize and introduce our recognition team to stage. I'm going to ask our recognition team to come down to stage, join us on stage. DJ, you can give us some music. Team, please make them feel very, very special because these are incredible people in our lives and our business. And to start off, please welcome up our Director of Field Development, Mr. Brandon Masondo. Director of Field Development for Nigeria, Stella Mabikjan. Our Director of Field Development, East Africa, Mr. Fred Kassim. Our Director of Finance, Nigeria, Toyin Oligan. Our Vice President of Field Development for West Africa, Nigeria, Mr. Olusomi Rasoku. Our Vice President of Operations for East and West Africa, Francis Tawiwa. Vice President of Operations for Near Life Africa, Mr. Peter Defrain. And our international guest, COO of Near Life International, all the way from California, Mr. Marco Taylor. And our international guest, the lady that leads us in our family with love, with strength, with commitment, with passion, CEO, Near Life International, Kendra Mansfield.
Hello. Welcome to Cape Town. For our recognition, I kindly ask all the photographers to make way so that when our team comes for recognition up on stage, the path is clear. Number two, please, as you come for recognition, come up this side, do a high five, and come down this side. You come down, recognition, come through, go back to your seat this side. Recognition is the most important thing at New Life. And we always recognize people for a great job they do. Wherever you are, when there is time to recognize you, we will recognize you. Today, we are going to be recognizing our brand new Sapphire directors, those who stepped up in the last year, and we are excited to say to them, congratulations for a great job that you are doing. Okay, are you ready for the new Sapphire directors? These are our brand new Sapphire directors, and if you see your name on the screen, please come through for recognition. Let's give them a big round of applause and some booma from the back. All right, come through.
Let's recognize all our new Sapphire directors, Martha and Jose Boa, Ravi and Pami Dati, Wycliffe. Let's give them a round of applause as they come to the stage. Wycliffe Muga and Pamela Kubayi, George Mbongo and Mercy Njeru, Eunice Nkata Ntarkwi, Catherine Karakuna and Ntimi Genesis, Sarah and Michael Basodole Senso, Mercy and Gerald Masuki, Leah and Likeness Shrima. Let's give them a round of applause. Others are Anastasia, Simon and Mata Mushi, Nasra Yusuf and Rama Sharif, Lillian, Dongi and Cassian Anastasia, Darling, Kasumbo and Hassan Undi, Basad, Jawan and Yunuson, Victory Kivia and Emmanuel Kweshia, Emmanuel Bambu and Natalie Samasu, Veronica Ninanyo and Adrian Kiara, Teresa Temba and Raphael Oyoya. Please let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Faith Fabiola Albert and Juliet Albert, Fikiri Charles and Chilebo Charles, Selena Zakayo and Filippo Raphael, Priska Rutal and Moses Cassandra, Fares Nikuluza and Odela Bakona, Christine Mavula, Abdukari Masambi and Hindu Salehe, Frida and James Nkogwa, Renfrida Pascal and Geoffrey Jeremiah. Brandon, take it from here for me.
All right, let's go.
Yahuza and Musa Ibrahim,
Ajayi Zakaria and Abdullah, Abraham Olagunja and Michael Olagunja, Funcho and Olayede Olayede, Iyanoloa and Oluole Emiola, Kazim and Tajuddin Esseni, Tosin Oladele and Olaoshima Oladele, Samuel Jeremiah Akbaje and Fanmilayo.
thank you so much. Others are Yanolua and Oluole Emiola, Judah Arekweshola and Mary, Jimo Babatunde and Jimo Folashade, Esther and Tajuddin Lawal, Ariole Francis and Ariole Felicia, Temi Tope Boluwata round of applause. Let's give them a round of applause.
Right. These are our fully qualified Sapphire Director, consistently qualified. And here they are. Jasper and Helen Klute, Andy and Les Marais, Edward and Cesar Nambasi, Pascal and Beatrice Sulu, Mapula and Padi Mutuku, Ofeda and Jose Machado, Alice Samo, Nelly and Kuwe Dumeli, Edson and Africo Barongo, Rashid and Sarah Juma, Frida Mwase and Nicodemus Mroso, Obotuna, Irinas Nikombe and Joseph Jaruma. Please give them a big round of applause as they come to stage and give a high five. Well done. Congratulations to each and every one of you for a great job that you're doing. These are our Sapphire Directors, qualified 12 out of 12.
Wow. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Olaji and Shefu Amodele, Chinedu and Sunday Obodo, Rufiat and Fatai Adeni, Ezekiel and Adijat Olani, Yanolu Afaduke and Adedoyi, Ayode Giolami and Bolaji, Ishiak and Sidiat Raji, Samson and Deborah Okuleye, Semiu and Monsurant Yunusa.
We continue with the 12 out of 12. Aziz and Mustarak Bamosi, Rashidat and Samson Olfade, Ezekiel and Adijat Olani, Jonathan and Ikechuku Akofo, Toban Olodolo and Muzameli Olododo, Tunde and Maria Muraina, Mojit Oladela and
I see you.
Abraham and Success Tadwin, Malik and Sat Alao.
Well done to all of you. Others are Joyce Bonyaga and Paul Michael, Frederick and Margaret Kinjuki, Isaac and Puritan Dugu, Grace Ngatia, Amimu Mwebeze and Afisa Nampera, Dennis Nyakunda, Rachel Tumushabi, Ibrahim and Madinat Olu, Julian and Andre Nanka, Valentin and Mesop Selin, Nobi Sinch, Anthony and Felicia Banahene, Samuel and Noel Aziadibe, Yao Benjamin and Aplavi and Marvin.
Congratulations to all of you. Well done. And to all our Sapphire Directors, please come up on stage. All our existing Sapphire Directors, please come up on stage. Well done. Congratulations. Let's give them a bit of Uma.
Let's welcome all our existing Sapphire Directors. Thank you so much for all that you do in the business. We appreciate you. Please, let's make it orderly.
There we go. There we go. Well done. Well done.
Apá ẹ̀tẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn, apá ti máa ró bó ṣe wà yẹn. Òun kan dín lọ́wọ́ á lọ lògùn ni. Á lọ lògùn wọn sára ẹ̀.
Well done to each and every one of you. As a Sapphire Director, that means that you are changing people's lives. You're developing a big team for the future. As a Sapphire Director, you qualify for these prestigious events, the vacations, and I'm sure many of you, you're going to be traveling to beautiful places in the future. excited? Do we have rubies in the room? Let us see who are our brand new One Ruby directors. Okay. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's welcome.
There we go. Shane Sani and Mwana Mwena Kunzi. Jikutwane Tibotelo, Abraham and Aune Kanube. Well done to our brand new One Ruby directors. Falistan Jau, Elizabeth Kulwa and Bakati Sylvester, Jacinta Francis, Ibrahim and Rofiat Olabisi, Kobenan Manzan and Yao Ngweta, Elian Boniface and Clarice Keng.
Grace Ngatia, Catherine Samueli and Franklin Shekani. Let's give them a round of applause as they join us on the stage. Zuhura Nkatasanduka and Hilali Shabani, Florence Azingwa Siri and Pandita Lum, Pius Inji Ingam and Mary Ntam, Albert and Yemen, Ostens Yimlong, Arebe Shola Pamilari and Mary, Oluwafemi and Veronica Omotosho, Hamed and Simiat Ola Oshebikon, Majid Bola Dale and Abduwaid Olumo, Malik and Aisat Alao, Henry and Ajoke Oladejo. Let's give them a round of applause, please.
Let's give them some booma. Let's give them some music as they're coming up and down the stage.
Abdurrahman and Rabi Najimudin, Sarah and Esther Uchenna, Joshua and Kechinere Ukoha, Oyedeju Michael and Adenika, Rejoice and Ari Tokro. These are double steppers. They move from.
Okay, let's lower the music a little bit. Let's lower the music a little
Took a
bit.
step from Emerald to One Ruby director. So let's welcome our double steppers. Olatubosu Ore Oluwa and Olatubosu Ore. Akilabi and Adeola Ajiboye, Ajifowowe, Damilola and Grace. Our new One Ruby Olopade Victor and Omolola, Rashidat and Samson Olufade, Ojelade, Kennedy and Sekinat. These are all double steppers. Let's give them a round of applause.
Now, we move to those who have been fully qualified, 12 out of 12, One Ruby directors. Well done, congratulations.
Well done to all of you as we call you out for recognition. Ohiani and Chineye Momo, Fashiku, Shegun and Deborah, Abolarua Isiak and Abolarua Fusat, Ayomikbo Si, Obembe and Oluwalan and Obembe, Abu Afiz and Miriam Atolake, Olagoke and Abosede, Olajide, Ghana and Aisat Mohammed. Let's give them a round of applause.
There we go. Congratulations.
Congratulations to all One Ruby directors that maintained your title 12 out of 12.
There we
We
go.
also call on all existing One Ruby directors. All existing One Ruby directors join us on the stage for recognition. Let's give them a round of applause as they join us here.
Doggy.
Well done, all the One Ruby directors that is in the hall today.
Okay, well done and congratulations to all of you. These are One Ruby directors.
Melin and Shechua Fogna Kemdu, let's give them a round of applause.
Well done and congratulations.
Ahmed and Abeni Aroma
Hey, Aroma one.
Oluwafemi and Lori Fola.
The Aroma.
Peace and Noyalu Ikechukwu. Let's give them a round of applause. Olagoke and Abosede Olajide, Ohiani and Chineye Momo, Jamaldin and Ramat Abdul Aziz. Let's give them a round of applause. Justus Muhumuza and Susan Tumukaire. Ayomiko Si Abolarua Obembe and Oluwalana. Let's give them a round of applause. Ibrahim Olaemi and Latifat, our new two Ruby directors. Ayobami and Rachel Adewuyi, Fashiku, Shegun and Deborah, Jalili and Arogundade, Mary Efia, Abraham, and Success Tamwi. These are our 2 Ruby directors that took the step from a Sapphire to a 2 Ruby director. 2 steppers. They are double steppers. Chineye Clara Okoronkwo and David Okoronkwo, Solomon and Ozueme Nwigwe. We also have directors that has maintained their title 12 out of 12. Let's recognize them. Bamidele Matthew and Bamidele Damilola, Adejumo Isaac and Adejumo Oluwayemisi. Let's give them a round of applause. Isa and Ajani Olufade, Oyewale Muhammad and Omobolale. All existing 2 Ruby directors, please join us on the stage. All existing 2 Ruby directors, join us on the stage. Thank you so much. Let's give them a round of applause. Gafar and Abosede Ogundipe, double steppers. Let's give them a round of applause as they join us on the stage. Thank you. Others are Adebayo and Adebanke Adeniran, Taye Ismail Ironloye, Stella Mrema and Albert Kailuku.
Okay. 12 out of 12. Fully qualified, consistently qualified.
3 Ruby directors. Ayono Kumayorinde and Comforts. Josephat and Peros Kariuki. Let's give them a round of applause. All existing 3 Ruby directors, join us on the stage.
Well done, well done, well done.
Hold on.
Let's quickly give recognition to Odeku John, a new 1 Ruby, and also Richard Tola. Let's give them a round of applause. New 2 Ruby directors, please. Let's give them a round of applause. Alabi Paul is also there. Thank you so much. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so much for
As I mentioned, recognition is important. We'll make sure that we recognize you for a great job that you've done. We would also like to extend and recognize and congratulate brand new Sapphire directors that are here with us for the first time, and that is Irene Moshikano and Dr. Tino. Let's give them a big round of applause as they come forward to be recognized, our brand new Sapphire directors. Well done. Let's give them some boomer as they come to the stage. Well done, well done. Okay. Aha, that's a good song. That's a good song. Let's give them a big round of applause. I thought you'll be dancing. Come on now. Come on now. This is a good place. There you go. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Dr. Tino.
This is our happy place.
All right. Now, DJ, we're going to change the music now. The reason why we're changing the music because we are getting into a different category. This is a category that I believe many of you would like to be. Who wants to become a president's team member? Are you ready to become a president's team member? If they can do it, you. There we go.
Let's welcome Ibrahim and Aisha Atobiloye.
Beatrice Herman and Kizito Sofia.
Yewaniano Mobolale Muhammad.
Let's give them some Puma.
Give them some Puma agent, DJ. Kafara na Bosede Okunike.
Okay, Anthony Sengoma and Namuli Uzaya. Babatunde Saga and Kemi Asok. Jacob and Elizabeth.
Let's welcome Gatti Matthew and Joel Mutula. Amatale and Emily Delmelza.
Gus and Louise Zoltan. Andrew and Janet Gamble. Naomi and Jimelo Kujau. Zubaida Kijawela and Khadija. Krishna and Llewellyn Jolman.
Let's welcome Juliet and Richmond Sinogo. Rose and Raymond Baruti. Gloria Zubay.
Sam and Miriam Kanakuli.
Mario Michael. Maru and Sherifat Mustafa. Let's welcome them. Bashir and Sophia Salaudin. Taufik and Aminat Abdul Aziz. Let's give them a round of applause.
Oh, yeah.
Matthew and Titino Ekomola.
Opa.
Becca and Elizabeth Adenji.
Adeko and Alani Walker.
Precious and Mark Maria Wayne.
Yo, wait.
Aziz and Ramatalai Mustafa.
Ibironkano Lushola Martin.
My money, yeah.
Akim and Saudat Hassan.
Gabriel and Tobilola Jojo.
Abbas and Alimat Adigu.
My money, yeah. Oh, yeah. Got it.
Eitope Stephen and Chioma Oluwabanishe.
Mayowa and Kekelomo Adesandi.
Abdulgafar Oyenike Titilope.
Ikechukwu and Blessing Kano.
Hope and John Coleman.
Jeff and Rahul Riley. Jora Juma and Mimi Nyakwela.
Ayinde Adolaide Ogunyomi.
Welcoming Auntie and Lydia Konye with the family.
Jiwade Oluwaseyi and Ajibade Toyin.
I like. Most of them will be shall we say, Jerry?
Our latest five directors.
Yes, I like it.
Jiwade Oluwaseyi and Ajibade Toyin. Ajibade and Adiola Adeyemi. Let's welcome Nurudin and Oladele Mudashiru.
Husna Bete also
Alania and Shola Thomas. Mojisola and Muslim Adegoju.
Mike and Renee van der Center.
Olalere, Raphael and Olatito. Olabode. These are our latest One Diamond directors. Let's welcome.
Leo Valente Anyana Zimba and Isabel Sweden.
Welcome Dean and Daniel Ison. You want to be a PT? Give them a round of applause. Woo!
Osiana Samba and Kanakola Wadi.
Osiana Sanga and Kanakola. Let's also welcome Seki and Shukura Tijani. Our Lady Diamonds. Ahmed and Mansura Braimo. Let's give them a round of applause. New what will be directors during the incentive period. Gabriel and Olawale Daramola. Let's also welcome Samson and Rachel Alani.
Sam Feel the music. Feel the music. Can I kindly all to take, please take your seats. Please take your seats. Are you ready?
Please take your seats.
The next category. These are our 5 diamond directors. Are you ready?
Let's invite 5 diamond directors. Please come to let's welcome Charlie and Alton Power.
Bàbá tún jó ni, bàbá yóò dára ní yàrá ìyá wọn. Ọmọ ògbóre. 5 diamond director. Owó.
I'd like us to give a big round of applause to our host, Mr. Drew McDermott, for a wonderful intro that he did. Let's give Drew McDermott a big round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. And I would like to say to each and every one of you, thank you for what you do. Give yourself a big round of applause. When you look at this company, it's a giant of a company. And we need quality people who lead it. We are so fortunate that we have quality leaders, people who care about each and every one of you, people who make sure that the products are available all the time in each and every corner of Africa, who make sure that the quality of the product is #1, who make sure that the team that supports you is motivated at all times. And we are so fortunate today that we have our guests all the way from the US of A, and that is none other than our COO, Mr. Marco Taylor. Let's give him some more.
Good morning, everyone. There must be something in the African water. I was much younger on that photo a few years ago than now. So I need to speak to Mr. Trump and see if he can change the water so I can get nicer. Dark hair again. Man, this thing is big. Let me just adjust it a bit. I'm not as tall as...
Switch your beans.
Okay. Well, it's truly wonderful to be in Africa. It's just a different culture, a different vibe, and you know that you can take me out of Africa, but you'll never be able to take Africa out of myself. So I will say I'm happy to be here. Congratulations to every single one, and especially our new World Team members. it was truly amazing to see how many of our new world team members are sapphires, people who stepped up. And that's amazing. It reminded me, as I was standing here, of a recent step up that we had in America. It's a lady who joined 8 months ago, I think, or 9 months ago. She joined in August. She sponsored 2 new people the month she joined. One of her downline stepped to director in 3 months. Wow. A downline stepped to director in 3 months. She didn't stop. She kept on sponsoring people. I think she sponsored 8 people in January and February. Kept on building. Her director kept on building. And last month, she stepped up to Sapphire Director. So from August to now, she sponsored people, she developed a director even before she was a director, and then stepped to Director, Emerald Director, and Sapphire Director. Is that not amazing? Oh, yeah. But I don't want to talk about America and their success, but I want to tell you there are success stories like this all over the world. I want to recognize you as our Africa team for the amazing success you guys have had. Not without challenges, but you've had great success. So let me share some numbers with you quickly. So the numbers will be Africa as a region. Our PV year on year is up by 10%. We sponsored, our new managers are up by 25%. Senior managers, 27%. And executive managers by 20%. During the year, we had 16% more directors than the previous year. First-time Emerald directors grew by 5%. But listen to this number. We had 325 new Sapphire directors. We had 160 1 to 3 Ruby steps. 160. 11 new President's Team members and 11 Diamond steps. So let's give everyone a hand. I want you to allow me to recognize also the countries and the countries in each region, but I feel, there's something special. And each country is different, each country has its own challenges, but we have seen how the people have grown, how you have grown as a team. I'll start with a country here close to us, Namibia. The PV increased last year with 10%. We saw that they had increase in all their step up from manager all the way to Emerald directors and in new Ruby directors. So Namibia, you can be very proud of yourself. Well done on that. Botswana increased by 17%. They had also increases in all the levels to director, 2 new Sapphires and 1 new Ruby director. So for these markets in Southern Africa, well done, congratulations. Jumping to East Africa, Uganda had an 11% increase in their PV. Increase in managers, senior managers, executive managers, directors, 11 new first-time Emerald directors, and 4 new Sapphire directors. Uganda, I think you can be very proud of yourself. We know you've had extensive product challenges, so I think it's a job well done. Now Tanzania, wow, you keep on growing, congratulations. PV up by 18%. On average, they have over 770 new starts per month. That's amazing. They increased in all their levels, from manager to Emerald director. They had 22 new Sapphire directors. I think it's amazing. A new Gold Ruby director and a Diamond director. Our French markets. Forgive me, my French is very poor. It's actually non-existent. But let me share some of your success. A small country, Togo, I want to congratulate you with your Ruby step up and your new President's Team member in the last year. That is amazing. Let's give them a hand. Now Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire. your PV increased by 59%. You have also increases in all your lower levels. You have 13 new Sapphire directors and 3 Ruby steps. Congratulations. Cameroon, your PV increased by 89%. Close to 600 starts a month. Increase in all your step-ups. 74 new directors. That's a 200% increase in new directors. 46 new Emerald directors. 23 new Sapphire directors. 14 Ruby step and a Diamond director step-up. And now, the highest PV growth year on year is Ghana. They had a growth of 98% in PV year on year. That's all the markets. We have seen increases in all the levels. But to highlight a few, they had 151 new directors, 70 new first-time Emerald directors, 24 new Sapphires, 12 Ruby director steps, and a new President's team member. Congratulations. Now, last but not the least,
hungry for success, man.
Nigeria!
Ebi yako. Opo. The only way that is
The giant of Africa, Nigeria!
Nigeria's result is truly amazing. Last year, their currency devalued by 100%, and it forced a significant price adjustment of over 80% in prices. Yet, even with that challenge, they pulled together as a team. Their PV increased year on year. They had, on average, over 6.2 million PV every month. They had increases in all their levels, from manager to director. They had 225 new Sapphire directors. 106 Ruby director step-ups. 7 President's team step-ups. And 9 Diamond directors.
Nigeria.
Remember, I'm the Bali of Mushi. Okay, I'm gonna finish up here. Our team, I'm gonna finish up. Again, congratulations to everyone. Congratulations. Okay, thank you. All right. I truly want to congratulate everyone. I know that all of you had an amazing year. I've had the privilege of spending time with some Diamond directors and spending time with them in the last year. You know, I want to share with you something in closing that I picked up that all our successful team is doing. But before I share with you, I want to say it's truly an honor for me to be here with you today. You are our business partners and you are carrying a powerful mission. We are on a mission to make the world a healthier and happier place. At New Life, we don't just sell products, we build people and we change lives. And in that, there's a truth that we all must embrace. Success is not an accident. It's a journey shaped by both what we are taught and what we catch along the way. You see some lessons come through structured learning. We are taught principles of hard work, how to network, how to speak to people. We learn about our products, our plan, how to invite people, from our upline, our sponsors, our mentors, Zoom meetings, company presentations. We gain knowledge, tools, strategies, and vision. And these teachings build the foundation. But there's another kind of learning, just as powerful, and sometimes even more transformational. And that is what we catch. We catch values from people we follow. We catch energy, confidence, and courage by being in the presence of those who are living it. Not because we are told, but because we watch, we listen, and we absorb. You might be taught to dream big, but when you see someone living it, you feel it's possible. You might be taught never to give up, but when you watch a New Life leader rise from rejection, stand tall after the no, and show up again with a smile, at that moment, if that moment is caught deep in your heart, that's when growth takes root. At New Life, this is our DNA. We are builders of people. And that means our leadership is not just what we say, it's what we do and how we live. That's why who you are as a leader matters. Because people don't just hear your words, they catch your habits. They catch your faith, your belief, your conviction. Your consistency becomes contagious. Your example becomes someone's breakthrough. Are you doing what you have done to get here? Are you inviting? Are you helping? Are you sponsoring? That's why your example matters more than you think. So I want to encourage you today. Be teachable and be intentional about what others catch from you. Surround yourself with leaders who live what they believe. Catch their mindset, their focus, and catch what they do. And just as importantly, be someone others want to catch from. Be someone worth catching from. Let others catch your conviction, let them catch your joy. Let them catch your daily success habits. Let them catch your belief in this mission and in your life. Because at New Life success, at New Life is just, sorry, let me say that again. Because success at New Life isn't just what we train, what we learn at our presentations, but it's what we say. It's our culture. Let's lead by example. Let's teach by living. And let's continue to build a legacy that others are proud to catch. And let's go and change the world one life at a time. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Marco, for that session. Africa, are we there? Did you hear the conversation that is taking place in Africa by looking at the results? Our resolve, I think, is there is no turning back. Do you agree? Yes. I'm so excited to be also the one to take you through the next session. My name is Fred Kasia, Director of Youth Development for New Life East Africa, and I've had the privilege of working with this incredible company for the last 28 years. And let me tell you, from what has been highlighted, the results that we've seen is a clear indication of the enormous possibilities that lay ahead for us in Africa, right? And like we said, there is no turning back. This is just the beginning. And talking about Africa, let me just come closer home and talk about East Africa. You've heard the results of what has taken place in Africa for the last 1 year. And that has really something to do with unshakable, unbelievable belief in what we can do, and the unshakable faith in the possibilities that lay ahead. And this is just the beginning. East Africa, are we here? Yeah. Are we excited? Yeah. Let me tell you, the success story taking place in East Africa stretches all the way from the Pearl of Africa, Uganda, coming all the way home to the home of champions, and that is Kenya. Yeah. And stretches, like you've heard the results, to the country that has been endowed with precious stones. And we cannot talk about plenty and preciousness without talking about the Tanzanite, and that is our country of Tanzania. And we have had so many success stories. I can go on and relate to them, but Marco has just captured the spirit of what is happening in East Africa. That is just the beginning of enormous greatness, like I've mentioned. And we want to listen to a leader from East Africa who can truly tell us what has been taking place in East Africa as a reflection of what she has achieved. This is a lady that I've had the privilege of working with consistently and persistently from the level of a Sapphire Director. And we've seen her believe in the possibilities in East Africa, capturing the spirit that is unstoppable. And this lady has made steps consistently for the last few years. And last year, we were privileged to have a first Diamond Director in East Africa for the last 15 years also. Please join me in welcoming on stage our one Diamond Director, Hosiana Sanga, so that she can come and tell us the East African story and what can be achieved in East Africa.
Hosiana Sanga, you are one Diamond Director all the way from Tanzania, East Africa. It is my utmost pleasure to speak in front of you today. I'm thankful to God. Africa, are you excited? Yeah. Are you excited? Yeah. First like to show my appreciation to New Life Management from the top of East Africa Management. And then I want to appreciate my upline, Los and Loyman Baruti. I love you, my upline. Special thank you to my team, Eagles team. To New Life Management, special thank you to Director of Sales and Field Development, Mr. Drew, and for the East Africa, Mr. Freddy Cassia, without forgetting Cosmas. My fellow distributor, I started this business 14 years ago when I was a student. I came from a very humble family. When I was in secondary school, my father died from an accident. So everything stopped because he was a breadwinner. To cut the story short, I got a chance to study in Makerere University. I was introduced to this business after using skincare product. My first experience meeting, it was in Kampala, Uganda, where I was taking my first degree at Makerere University. I was very confused student, stressful and frustrated because I had no permanent person who was paying for my college expenses. I tried to do every business possible to cover my expenses. And we needed money. I used to sell shoes, clothes, handbag, and fresh juice for survival. So in that particular meeting, my needed was money, money, money. So when I was talking about health, when they were talking about health, I was not even concentrating. I was waiting for the part where they talk about money, because that is what I need. I saw the possibility after my fellow university students are doing this business. My journey started the day I remember. My first bonus check as a manager was 17 and 400 TZ shillings, which is equivalent to $10. And my biggest check from New Life, it is 34 million TZ shillings, which is like $10 and above. My business expanded when I started using social media until now I'm using social media in the means I used to build my business. I encourage every distributor to use social media. Look at the world today. Every business, it is in social media, from small business to big business. If you do not know how to use social media, take time to learn about it and always practice, make it perfect. There is nothing beat consistency. Be committed in everything you do, and you do not sit to have a dream that scare you. This business gave me everything I did not even imagine. Maybe I can tell you from my heart. Only in New Life I've experienced to save money since I was born. In only New Life. In only New Life I have experienced that I got the check, then I'm not going to bank to draw it. Like I have like 3 months, I've not go bank to draw any money. Wow. Because I'm also a profit maker. So everything which I use my profit. We are living in a nice very house with my dream kitchen, cutters of this business. My family is living the life of my dream. I was able to buy a car right now. I'm waiting for my brand new car, nice, which will make me comfortable while I'm waiting for my dream car. Okay. Another advice I want to tell the distributor also, to use product. I know Safa dialects, some of them, they are not using product. Okay, me, I remember my husband, he used not to use the product. So one day, he was very, very, very sick. Then I told him, if you are not going to use this product, you are going to die. Serious. Because when I use this soft word, he's not doing it. So he told me, if that's the word you can tell someone who is sick, I told him, yes, you are going to die. Serious. You are the next one. Because I asked him, can you tell me, you have your relative who died, which age? Then he told me. The next one, which age? Then he told me. Then I told you are the next. If you are not going to use this product, you are going to die. So now he's using product.
And he's alive. And he's alive.
Share with you. I'll advise you to go and do it today. Do not wait for the right time, because the right time is today. So be confident, focus, force and push, because do not need normal measure, they needed extraordinary. Thank you and may God
Are you alive? Are you awake? Are you enthusiastic? To lead one of the most dynamic, courageous team in your life. I want to thank our CEO, Otiba Taylor, for the support I've gotten over the years. I want to appreciate all the management staff of New Life International. I want to thank all the team, the leaders there, from the west to the east to South Africa, because every single one of you has played a part at one point in time in inspiring what is happening in West Africa today. I want to say thank you so much for every one of you, all the diamonds, I don't want to go to mention the names, all the president's members in all the East Africa, West Africa, and South Africa. Thank you so much for the inspiration given to Nigeria and to West Africa, because it was a story that inspired a new generation of people that believe in the possibility that New Life truly can change lives. Before we ever have leaders, we're showing all the top leaders from South Africa, East Africa. I want to say thank you for all that you've done for us in West Africa. Like I was introduced, my name is Olusome Asalu. And I want to appreciate Oceana, right, for doing a great job. Let's give her a round of applause. Because she just showed us that your background doesn't have to hold you back. It has every reason, okay, because of our humble background. But if you want something out of life and want to do more, the opportunity is right there in New Life. And thank you for taking that opportunity and inspiring ladies around the world and men alike for what you've done. Let's give a round of applause again. Wow, I want to share with us quickly some of the good things that is happening out of Nigeria. Can I have the PowerPoint slide, please? Out of West Africa. Okay, thank you so much. Wow! Thank you so much. So, like I want to tell you something. Are you alive? Are you awake?
I'm on the way.
Are you enthused?
Still.
Thank you. In the last warning, thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it. Give Brandon a round of applause. I just want to show us a quick overview of what has happened even in West Africa in the last 1 year. Marco has done a tremendous job telling us all the increases. Let's give Marco a round of applause once again. Marco take us through, the numbers one after the other. in West Africa, we have close to 20,000 new stars. Let's give West Africa a round of applause. And in a year, we're accounting for the very first time more than close to 23 million PV. Wow. We have 283 directors, 159 directors. When I'm talking about West Africa, I'm talking about Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Togo, Benin Republic, and Cameroon. So these 5 countries combined to produce this tremendous result. 60 SAPA directors, 40 new Ruby directors, and 2 president team members. A round of applause for this fantastic job. Nigeria. Nigeria. You know, what can we say about Nigeria? Well, there's something I can say about Nigeria. We might not have diamonds in Nigeria, but I want to say Nigeria is a land of diamonds, right? Because we have the highest number of diamonds anywhere in the world. Let's give even like Marco said, you know, our currency devalued, and then the price increase, you know, skyrocketed. But our leaders show resilience. They show commitment and believe in the fact that this opportunity truly can change their life no matter what. And people desire a change. And that is why today we have this big result. So let's give it up for all the Nigerians for what they've done in the last 1 year. Quickly, I'm going to bring on stage an individual that is going to talk about what has happened for them. For the very first time out of Cameroon, we have a brand new 1 diamond director. Let's welcome as a contract step to share with us what has happened for them and all the stuff. Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Hello. Yeah, I'm very humbled to be here. I'm Anyera Azingwa. This has been a very exciting journey that started in 2006. Yeah. I was born and raised in a village by very caring parents who had no money because my father lost his job. Seeing the suffering my parents were going through, I had that anger in me to bring them out of that poverty, but I had no means. Yeah. Before I met this company, I was doing everything to come out of poverty. I was selling in the market and actually sleeping in the market in my small shop. I had no bed, no mattress, on purpose that I wanted to save money because I was sleeping on cardboard. That's how hungry I was. And when this business came up, when I went to the meeting, all what I'm interested in was to hear if they will mention money. And when the money was mentioned, I was awake. And one of the interesting things is that I live in Yaoundé, but I speak English. I'm from the English part of Cameroon. I was living in a region where they don't understand my language. And I made the opportunity, I knew that I had to talk to people. I said, if there's money here, and the business is as simple as they explain it, nothing will stop me, even the French language. And so today I can communicate fluently in French. Thanks to New Life. So that's one of the greatest things that New Life has offered to me. It has helped me to be bilingual.
Bilingual.
You see, when I started, by nature I'm a timid person. I'm shy. So talking to people was my problem. When I would talk to one person, and once they reject me, I have to go maybe a kilometer, ensure that they don't look at me before I can talk to the next person. So I used to trek until my buttocks got finished. Until I learned the proper way of building the business. It wasn't going around to hawk products, it was inviting people to events. And then, before the business even came on, I had an attitude of blaming. Before the business, I had an attitude of blaming my government. I would say, if this government can change, my life will change. If this president can change, my life will change. So when I met the business, I transferred now the spirit of blaming now to the population because I couldn't sell the products. I would say people say they don't have money. So now the problem was always with other people rather than myself. So now when I got some people registered my business, now I transferred the blaming now onto my downlines. I said they are not working. And so it was always blaming somebody. Always blaming somebody. And I struggled like that. I was making progress, but it was so difficult. I took steps very difficult to take steps. Until one day I met Charlie. Truly, my life changed. So he made a statement. He said, poor folks have poor ways. So he said, poor folks have poor ways. They have poor thinking. So I began to see that maybe it's my thinking that's keeping me poor. So now I changed, I reversed my blaming now. From blaming others, I started blaming myself. So when I started blaming myself for the things that were not working for me, my business started changing. I'll blame myself for being lazy. I'll blame myself for being arrogant. I used to show off too much even though I had nothing. If I enter a place, you need to know me. But I used to feel more important than the landlord who owns the house where I live in. So as I was changing, as I said, poor folks have poor ways. So I begin to see almost all the behavior that was in my head was poverty mentality. So I had to change this into a mentality of success, of blaming myself and building myself. I want to tell you that I'm growing. And I begin to like the version of me today. I learned that there are people, at first, my distributor, when you are downline and you offend me, I will try to offend you 2 times. And then I came to understand, I listened to one of my preachers, he said, don't treat people the way they are bad. You train them as good as yourself. Don't train them as bad as they are. So I begin to just say, okay. So now when you offend me, I will try to not treat you as bad as you are. I started treating you as good as I am. I started putting my downlines back to myself. Yes. And now I'm building my business, and my business kept on growing. And today I can actually proudly say that I have a team of, I have a family around me which are my distributors, because the problem wasn't that they were bad, it was that my attitude was bad. So it was pulling them away. So as my attitude keep on changing, you can see the result, which is a diamond.
I appreciate.
We are coming there. To thank the staff, because this is not my result. This is a collective result, because there are so many times that I should have fallen. But maybe Nadesh should come and say, Dale, your business is going down, and I will wake up. I can't remember how many times Mr. Francis, to me, Mr. Francis is my father, I can say so. Because They treat me as a child. And then for that reason, I'll always take my problems to them. And this advice is making me to grow. And one good thing is that I have giants around me. Madam Kelechi is my sponsor. I used to go to Nigeria and spend weeks in their house. I'll spend weeks and listen and look at the way they behave. And it has influenced my thinking a lot. And now Charlie is in Cameroon every year, and you can see the result. It is not Cameroon, it's the teaching that we got from our mentors. So I want to thank the company, I thank the staff, and I thank our mentors. Thank you very much. God bless New Life International.
Wow.
Thank you, Bill.
When I grow up, I want to be like you.
Showing possibility also, out of Benin Republic, I want to invite someone our state fund system as a one diamond in the last 2 years. That's welcome. Samuel and Douglas
I appreciate my leader. Bonjour. Comment ça fait?
Samuel and Douglas.
Ça va bien.
Out of Benin Republic.
Wow.
Fantastico.
Fantastico.
Wow.
Are you here?
We are here.
Can somebody say I'm alive?
I'm alive.
Can somebody say I'm awake?
I'm awake.
I'm enthused.
I'm enthused. Yes.
Applause to God Almighty. Because we need to appreciate God. Applause to God Almighty. La vie est dure. Vous êtes là? Wow.
Toujours en avant.
Jamais là. Wow. Let me appreciate my leader, Mr. Abdulsak Soliwan Titilai. Thank you for everything. You have taught us to be humble, and I can see that humbleness is the standard of the world. Help me to appreciate him once again. And also help me to appreciate all the leaders that have contributed to our success today. You know, what we've been hearing since morning is motivating and is changing someone here and at home. So all the success today is as a result of the motivation we've had from some set of people. Let's appreciate all the leaders once again. And also, I want to appreciate the staffs, New Life. Let me start with New Life. Our CEO, our founder, the staffs, from the beginning to the end. I can't mention names, but thank you for your support, for being with us, directing us, telling us what to do. Thank you very much. Applause, everybody. And I appreciate my wife for being supportive. I appreciate my team member. Thank you. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of the spirit of unity we've been maintaining. Thank you very much. My name is Idowu Samuel and Dokas. I was born and brought up in Nigeria. But currently I'm building my business in Benin Republic. Before New Life, I was a student. I came from a very poor background. My father was a farmer. My mother also was a farmer. You know, life was very hard. I could remember when I was in primary 5,
I was sent out of school because of 80 naira, below $1. And my father advised me to become a mechanic. But I thought within myself, I look at the lives of the mechanics around me. I can see they are not achieving what I want to achieve. So I refused that advice. That was when I started doing jobs. I wash cars in car wash. I go to sawmill to help people carrying the plank and so on and so forth. And I help people cutting grass everywhere. So the money I was able to get there, that was what the money I was using to support my education until when I get to higher institution. That was when my thinking changed. I had big dreams. I wanted to achieve many things in my life. Most especially, I want to eradicate poverty in our family. So one day I met my sponsor. He showed the business to me. I saw the potential of becoming great in life. Immediately I realized the reason why we were poor. So help me appreciate my leader once again, Mr. Solomon. He was there showing the check. I didn't see millions before I joined New Life. It was just 100 and something thousand naira, 170,000 naira. So I was motivated. If he can do it, I believe I can do the business. That was when I joined the business. Today, I'm a one diamond director. I think I became one Ruby director. That was 2015. Yeah, from one Ruby director. The following year, 2016, I moved from one Ruby director to 4 Ruby director. Since then, my life has changed totally. Today, I'm driving cars. I have homes. I've achieved a lot through this business. I thank God for New Life. Without New Life, I don't know where I would have been today. Help me appreciate New Life once again. I'll be building my business very strong. Since I joined New Life, I want to tell you today, since I started traveling, I never missed any travel. Never missed any travel. My first travel was Sun City. That was 2015.
The Palace of the Lord.
World Team Conference. That time I saw president team member, the way they treated them, I was motivated. They went to the travel before us. So getting there that day, I was just looking at them. They were, they were like gods. Small gods. That was what motivated me. The following year, I became a 4 Ruby director. Wow. The following, I think, on November, I went to Ruby orientation, November 2015. 2016, I think we couldn't travel, I thought. 2017, we came here. Yeah, 2017. I was very happy to be here again. I can see people feeling everywhere. That was not the case back then. And I can see the next 5 years, 10 years, in New Life, something great will happen. So this is a generation that has come to stay.
Whether the world like it or not.
We have nothing to do again.
Nothing,
to build this business. We're going to build it and rebuild it. And rebuild it. I know what I'm saying. This is not the issue of only Nigeria again. But watch out, the French-speaking country, we are coming in a bigger way. Thank you very much. You know, I've traveled a lot with New Life. 2018, I was part of the team that went to Mexico. That travel was great for 60 years anniversary. You know, that travel changed many things about me. I went through France. When I was coming, I came through Holland. I spent a night in Amsterdam city. 2019, I was in Rome with New Life. I've been to Barcelona, Spain. I've been to Istanbul, Turkey, and so many other places. Today, my passport was, how will I say it, was filled with Schengen visa. If I can do the business, I truly believe you can do the business. To keep building this business and keep consistency, you need to develop yourself mentally, develop yourself as a person, because you can never build a business that is bigger than your thinking. Another thing is to keep building the business. What brought you here? Keep doing it. Yes. Keep doing it. Keep continuing. You know, the reason why some people attain a level and they cannot maintain it is because they stop what they did. So just keep doing it. Then another thing is that know that nothing built itself. Yeah, nothing built itself, but something can fall on itself when there is no care or when there is no maintaining. So make sure you keep building the business, keep rising. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you. We appreciate you for that word of inspiration. Also, we want to bring in our next speaker. He's a brand new Two Diamonds director. Let me welcome. He's one of the youngest Two Diamonds director in the world, Abdul Salam and Jagu Salam.